I went up under the bridge. That was quick. Hey, what's up guys? I just got done fishing a creek about 5 minutes from the house. There's a nice little fishing easement. This is a spring creek, so it doesn't freeze over in the winter, which makes it a great place to throw some dry flies and bust out that 3-weight in the middle of the winter to break up that winter fishing. I fished a hopper dropper today. Got a few on the hopper. I was using a hippie stomper, so it's kind of like a beetle chubby hybrid. Got a few on the dry, and then was fishing a little perdigon below that and got quite a few on the perdigon as well. Which kind of leads me to my next point and what this video is all about. I think there's some kind of common misconceptions in winter fly fishing, and I think a lot of the videos I've been seeing with winter fly fishing tips are kind of leaving some stuff out. A lot of them talk about, waders and layering up, which is super important to stay warm when you're winter fishing. They talk about fishing really tiny midges, kind of targeting tailwaters, I think. They're talking about fishing really deep, slow water, lots of weight, and tiny, tiny midges, tiny tippet, and being stealthy. Now, all this stuff is true, especially on tailwaters, and honestly, here's a little hint. Small midges, lots of weight, deep water works on tailwaters year-round. So some stuff that I think people aren't really talking about winter fly fishing is there's a lot of other opportunities, at least for us here in Colorado, and I'm sure a lot of the Rockies when you're targeting trout. It's all going to be kind of the same, and if you look around, there's a little more to offer than just tailwaters. Where I'm at, I've got a really good freestone river right in my backyard. Something to pay attention to when you're fishing freestone rivers in the winter. You want to kind of avoid canyons and areas that get a lot of shade throughout the day, because that's where the ice will be. If you find somewhere that's exposed to the sun for most of the day, you'll have some really good fishing and some good open water. You don't always have to fish tiny, tiny midges either, especially on these freestones. We've got stonefly larvae moving around all winter. We've got caddis larvae in there and small baetis. So fishing some bigger stonefly patterns or caddis larvae. You can always fish leeches or eggs or worms, other big attractors. So it's not always tiny, tiny. And then you also have opportunities to fish streamers in the winter. If you're a big meat slinging guy, if that's your thing, fish are still eating streamers in the winter. They're eating fish. That's a high protein meal for them, which they need in the winter because there's not a lot of bug life. So they will eat big flies too. The last thing, I guess, is dry flies and spring creeks. You don't have to go to tailwaters. You don't have to go to freestones. Look at some maps, find some spring creeks in the area, and go hit those up, because a lot of times those fish are smaller, but they are willing to take dry flies, which is just a lot of fun in the winter. Beyond that, I don't know. I think I used to always say in guiding, there's no rules in fly fishing, just guidelines. There's things that'll help you have success, but don't be afraid to try something new, because that's what makes us grow in this sport. So yeah, I'm going to roll a few clips of today of the creek session and some other highlights of our winter fly fishing for you. And yeah, don't be afraid to get out there just because there's snow on the ground. I just got to the water here. It's private property beyond this sign, so I've got from here all the way back up to the car to fish. It's looking juicy. Oh! There's a little brownie. Smoked the hopper. Hippie stomper. There he goes. There you have it. Dry flies work in the winter. And they don't have to be tiny. totally forgot I untangled this. God damn it.